riding on my way. Finally woke up with some luck in the book. I don't give a what someone say. Finally got my friends in the back on my roller. We gon' make it big one day. We gon' make it big, I say. We gon' make it big, just stay in there. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment with me. Give you a moment. Give you a moment with me. Smell all the roses. Smell all the roses with me. Just give you a moment.
What time is it, y'all? It is time for the LockMarie Talk Show with your girl. Oh, I just love the love. Share the love. Thank you. Thank you. This is Coach LockMarie enjoying all this love. Stand in the moment with the love. Yes, y'all, you know what day it is. Friday. We made it to Friday. Told y'all. That's why I didn't come on this morning, because y'all don't need no motivational inspiration on Fridays. Friday is the inspiration and the motivation. Hope you had an amazing day. Mine was pretty cool. Won't complain, no reason to. So, we are here on the LockMarie Talk Show, and we are digging deep in the book for men only, How to Love Your Lady the Right Way, tips to get the best side of her most of the time. Alright, and so we discussed the last time. It was a little, a little emotional, I'm sure, but we were discussing cursing and calling women out of their names, okay? And the last phrase that we read, it said, so do yourself a favor, men, and control your tongue. As my granny would say, loose lips sink ships. Thought that was funny. Yeah, that's one ship you don't want to sink, is your relationship. You trying to keep that bad boy afloat, right? You want it to sail into the 7 seas. You want to just be just drift into the winds. You don't want that one sinking. So do as much as you can on your part to do your part. Now she has a part to do, of course, but we talking to the men now. All right. So let's go on and dive in. Tip 13. It says slave days are over. So you should always remember, men, that she is an individual and she is free to be herself. Let's see. Let's put some little music on the back. It says, there are enough things and people in the world attempting to control her. She must listen to the laws of the land, her boss at work, her mom, her dad, no matter how grown she may be. She has to adhere to the rules and the ways of the womanhood code of ethics. The last thing she wants or needs is for her man, her boo, her baby, her sweetie pie, her honey, her sugar dumpling. What else they call y'all? king, a warrior, my prince. The last thing she needs is for him to be a tyrant and attempt to control and take away her freedom to be herself. Men, let her be her. Remember the woman that you met at the beginning and you was dating and you was just enjoying her for being her? That's who she wants to be. That woman. Don't marry her and then try to turn. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh Lord, y'all. Wait, I gotta laugh. Y'all got to laugh with me on this one. Okay, this is perfect timing because woo! Yes, I crack me up, y'all. I do. Yeah, we're gonna put a pin right here, and I got to tell y'all about this. Okay, so it's a little something going on in the world right now, right? I'm sure you've heard of it. It's a relationship situation between a certain relationship guru and his wife, right? Which we are getting the back end of the story because according to them, from their mouth, I saw the video from the horses' mouths, you know, all of it has been dealt with between them, and we're just now getting the story because the third party decided to expose their part, you know, for whatever reason, whether or not she was mad because he didn't do what she thought he was going to do or said he was going to do, or I don't know, whether she just had a bad day and I have no idea, somebody paid her to, you know what I'm saying, like it, who cares, who knows, whatever. But Lord, y'all, I saw the best reenactment of that video, which, that's like I said, I know I'm not the only one who saw the video because I'm scrolling through TikTok. You know, that's how I get my fix of laughter throughout the day. Sometimes I just sit for about 5-10 minutes and just scroll through it because y'all funny. Y'all, man, I ain't funny. Y'all funny. Like, for real. And it was a couple. And at first I was like, I was trying to get it. It took me a minute, but in my mind, when I first saw the lady sitting on the couch, I was like, she looked familiar. You know, like I've seen her before. Like, I don't know. And I'm like, where did I see this? I know these people, right? But no, I don't know these people. They were just reenacting a video of two people. When I tell y'all that they hit it on the head, oh my God. From the crown of that lady's head down to I almost choked watching. I had to watch it like 5 times because pure comedy, like for real. So shout out to the two people who reenacted that video. It was on point. But I say that because it takes me to what we just said. I mean, it was funny the way it was done, but the situation is really not funny. The video was funny, okay? But when you look at it, and I had to think twice when I was reading this tip, and I was like, but remember, these tips are for a particular type of woman. So it does apply to that type of woman. Because there are women, and as real as that reenactment was with all the props and the posters that she was holding him up behind his head and stuff like that, it, as real as that was, we don't understand it because we're not coming from that mind frame. But if a woman is in a relationship in a certain situation, you cannot say that she does not want to be there. I don't care how you look at it and say, that's abuse, that's disrespect, that's this, that's that. That is your belief in it. And of course, you will never get in that or stay in that. My hand is up because I have left relationships, right? But there are some women who will get in that same situation that you were in and could be worse and get comfortable and be cool with it. Now I know that ain't no woman that's your belief, and as long as that's your belief, I can't convince you. But you cannot convince this woman, as you've seen if you saw the original video and other videos, other things. I'm like I said, 24 years I sat in court and I heard women stories over and over and over, and they would be asked, like people would ask them the question, why did you stay, or why haven't you left? And they will, without question, because I love him, or because I know he loves me, he really loves me, and and they'll have an excuse. So, you have to get to the point in order to keep your peace and your sanity in life. When you see situations that just burn you up, right? You angry at him, right? Or you angry at her for what she doing to him. When you feel that, all you have to do is just reflect within yourself and find out, why are you angry about a situation that don't even have nothing to do with you? And if she likes it, baby, I love it. Not to downplay anything or, but people live the life they want to live. And some women, it is a fact, because if they're still there, they want to be there. Because if a person wants something, they will get it. Just like they got that man. And some women ain't gonna let him go because they want the fantasy of what people think they have. Regardless to what you know, they still are living in that fantasy. To them, that's a fantasy. When he does a certain act, or what other people consider an abusive, motion or whatever situation toward her, in her mind, it's not abuse. I'm telling you, she is telling herself a total different story than what you telling about her situation. And that's the only way she can stay there. Because some women, in their minds, this is as good as it gets. And whether or not it's because she has started believing the story he has told her, or whether that's just her own story and her own belief, whether it's her mom's belief. I know it's hard, daughter. I know, baby, but me and your dad had the same situation, and then you go into all, and you don't know where these girls and these women, you don't understand what they're, what's behind them still being there. So it's just best to mind your business. Leave well enough alone. It takes you back to situations where you'll be driving down the street, or I've heard people say that they were, in a public place and a man is just going off on a woman, and they get involved, and before they know it, the woman is going upside their head for helping her, attacking them for talking or trying to attack their man, right? I'm telling you, if you see something, unless the woman is literally screaming from the top of her lungs,